Hey, and how are you? Thank you for joining me for another family fun sing-along time with Powell River United Church. Well, we're in the month of March now, and March is Nutrition Month in health calendars. And so I just wanted to share a little number combination that can help us remember to take good care of our bodies. And that is 5210. And it stands for 5 fruits and vegetables every day, only 2 hours of screen time, 1 hour of exercise every day, and 0 sugary drinks. So there's a little song we could try to help us remember that, to take good care of ourselves. 5210, that's the way to see me grow. I'm feeling good, just like I should. 5210, a good road to health, you know. That's right. 5210, that's the way to see me grow. I'm feeling good, just like I should. 5210, a good road to health, you know. Okay. We're also still in the season of Lent, which is our time of preparing for Easter. Today we're going to do a couple of songs from one of our United Church hymn books, which is called More Voices. And the first one that we're going to do is called River. I hope that you like it. Great job. That song has some really nice words in it. Okay, now we're going to do one that we have done before on a previous recording, so you might have heard it. It's called Over My Head. I think we did this song back in October. everything that you're doing. Okay, we are going to try one that's an old 50s tune, and it's a great one for singing along. A lot of people know this song. I hope that you know it. I hope you'll sing with me. Story about a car accident. So it's a little bit of a sad song, but it's one that people like to sing. Okay. Last time I introduced you to this book of mine that's kind of neat. It's called Unlikely Friendships. And it's about different animals that have become close with each other, even though they're not the typical kind of pairing of animals that you might see. Okay, so this story is about an African elephant and a sheep. At just 6 months of age, Themba the elephant suffered a terrible loss. His mother fell off a cliff while moving with their herd through the South African Nature Reserve Park where they lived. At such a critical time for mother and son bonding, veterinarians hoped that another female in the herd would adopt the baby, but none did. So they decided to find a surrogate, that's a replacement mother, outside the elephant family to help Themba. Staff at the Shamwari Wildlife Rehabilitation Center in Eastern Cape had been successful keeping a motherless rhinoceros with a sheep. Hoping for a similar triumph, wildlife managers moved Themba to the rehabilitation center and borrowed a domestic sheep named Albert from a nearby farm. Why a sheep? Well, they might not seem like the brightest of animals, but in truth, their intelligence is quite strong. They're quite smart. They can recognize individuals over the long term. They can distinguish between different emotions based on facial expressions, and they will react emotionally to familiar faces of various species, so different kinds of animals. So bonding with other kinds of animals might not be so unlikely, especially with elephants, who are unquestionably bright and expressive and rely heavily on social bonds. Still, the attempt to pair the two species didn't start out well. When they were first introduced, Themba chased Albert around the watering hole, flapping his ears and lifting his tail to look as large and threatening as possible. Albert fled, as sheep instinct would demand, and hid for hours. Over 3 days of wary gestures and tentative touches, the pair finally accepted each other, and the result proved well worth the stressful beginning. I still remember the day Albert took the first leaves off a tree where Themba was feeding. Says the wildlife director. We knew they truly bonded when they started to sleep cuddled up together. I must admit we were concerned that Themba, the elephant, would lie down on top of Albert, the sheep, and crush him by mistake. Once the bond took hold, elephant and sheep were inseparable. They'd nap together, they horse around together, and Themba would rest his trunk on Albert's woolly back as they explored their enclosure or went in search of snacks. Though keepers expected Themba to imitate Albert because Albert was older, instead the sheep became the copycat, even learning to feed on Themba's favorite leaves from a thorny acacia plant, not usually the kind of thing that a sheep would eat. So there's another picture of the two of them together, and there's some another picture here of them cuddling together. So that's really quite cute, isn't it? The sheep and the elephant becoming good friends. I found a few jokes about elephants. I thought it might be kind of fun to hear a joke. Cindy asked, "Why do elephants paint their toenails red?" Mindy said, "I don't know." Cindy said, "So they can hide in a strawberry patch." "I don't believe you," said Mindy. Cindy said, "Did you ever see an elephant in a strawberry patch?" "No." "Well, see, it really works." Father said, "I can lift an elephant with one hand." Mother said, "I don't believe you." Father said, "Find me an elephant with one hand and I'll show you." Why does the logger use an elephant to haul wood out of the jungle? Well, because the logger saves money this way. The elephant will work for peanuts. that's a favorite food for elephants, or that's what we think, hey? Okay, let's close our time together by singing Kumbaya. Okay, we've done this one lots of times before, so it makes for a nice closing song. I hope that you'll sing along. Well, great job singing, and thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. And in the meantime, take good care. Bye for now.